Alright, what's up YouTube? Right, this is going to be a really quick video today. I haven't had a chance to do a lot, so unfortunately this is going to be me and me holding it. Unfortunately, right. Wiring, as you can see, yes, it's tied in with a bit of wire at the moment. Just keep it in place. It's done, all wrapped, done. CDO box, fuse box, wired in, coil, not coils. That thing wired in. Everything's done. So, even the rear brake light, we've got the rear brake light working, which is nice. Look, nice and bright rear brake light. Silly bright. Also, it's got indicators built into it as well, which is kind of cool. So we've got them wired up. They all work nicely. All the headlight and that is wired up. I don't think the earth's connected though. Hang on, let's see if I can get the earth connected. I can't do it one-handed. Hang on. Oh, there you go. Oh. That should be high beam if I do it again. One way around or the other. I can't remember now. Hang on. Oh, why I tried to do things one-handed. Silly boy Pike. There we go. Alright, so there we go. We got high and low. Haven't got front indicators on here at the moment because I haven't had time to wire them up. Power light should be working as well. Yep. But we are going to do something a little bit different with this. These are being changed, and I've got some other ones coming, but they come with these brackets, which are quite handy, and these just bolt on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that upside down and put it on that way, and I'm going to make a little bracket that comes off this, just a little L-shaped bracket, cut the rounded piece either end. I've got some eagle eyes coming, just two for the front, and I'm going to put them underneath, so they sit underneath where your brake cable is, where your brake lever is. The time I've manipulated things around at the front, they'll sit sort of, where are we? Sort of underneath here, and you'll be able to see it from the front, and the same on the other side. Exhaust done, fitted. That's on. You can see that very well. That's on and fitted. What else have we done? Oh, I started on the airbox. I was going to film this, but I haven't had a chance. I want it to. It's turning over. There's no fuel in it, so it won't fire. Turn that back off. But I have started. I don't know how well this is going to come out because of the light. I have started on the airbox. You can see that's going to sit in there like that. So what I've done, I'll bring it out so you can see it. Basically what I've done is I took a flat piece of steel, 1.5 mil, and basically what I've done is just basically cut a shape. Let's stand back. That's the shape that I've cut. Now, it was square. It did have square sides on it, like that. So if I put that there like that, you can see what I've done. I've cut that off, and all I've done is made a square box. Obviously measured up underneath what it needs to be and everything, and then I've had to trim a few bits. So I had to trim that a little bit shorter because it wasn't sitting in that bit there. So I had to trim that shorter because that wasn't sitting in the right place. So I've done that, and then all I did was from the corners, because this face here is going to sit flat. It'll have a flat piece of steel on there, which will have the holes cut in for the airbox. So then that will sit, because I'm going to use using the original rubbers, because we're making a hole. So this sits inside the hole, and then we'll epoxy those into place so they'll never come out. So we'll have those fitted into a piece of steel here. So that have a flat piece of steel on there, which I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get on there. I don't know if I might just weld a flat piece on the front once we've drilled the holes. We've got enough for 2 attempts, and that's it. So we've got to get it right. And then basically just cap the ends off. If you can see the profile of it, what are you going to be able to see that? See the profile of it. That follows the frame. So when it's in, it actually sits. It follows the top rail and then goes out. So that profile follows top rail, and the same on the other side. So in effect, when it's turned round, when it's that way round, you'll have 4 holes coming out of that. Now, it was running foam filters over the top, which are in that box somewhere, and I've took them all off because it can't get it to run right. It's a little bit of a nightmare. I can't hold the camera steady at all today. So what we've done is I said, was basically, I'll make an airbox. Now, the difficult part is getting the airflow right. It's going to be a guessing game. Carbs have already been rejetted, so that's not a problem. So if we get too much air, we know it will still run. It's a case of we're going to have to drill holes in the box, but we're going to start with sort of, I don't know, work out where the carbs are on the other side of this, and probably just put 1 hole there, 1 hole there, 1 hole there, and 1 hole there. And then if it's not pulling in enough there, what I was thinking was basically cut a line or an oval, sort of a piece there, and then another piece there to join the 2 holes, and the same on the inside. To end up with effect, we end up with sort of like a hole, straight bit, hole, straight bit, hole, straight bit, hole, and hopefully that will be, we can work out from there how much air we're pulling in. If we're still not pulling enough air in, I can go above that whole line there, put another hole in here, and then put another one that side, and then put another line in. So effectively, we will very, very, very gradually opening it up until we get it into the right place, which means a lot of riding up and down the road and taking it off point. So it's going to be a guessing game, unfortunately, and there's not a lot I can do about that because I don't know how much air that's going to pull in, or how big a hole I actually need to pull the air in. But yeah, basically, come I reckon Sunday, and it will be ready to run. Number plate and that's already done now, and I've put a bit of filler around it. I've done that because there's a few pits in that where I've ground back too much, or just taken a little bit too much water in it, so just skimmed it with a filler, flattened it back, and just to hide, or just to bring the level up, so I say, not hide, but just bring the level up so it looks right, so it looks nice and tidy. It's not going to be the prettiest one in the world because it's a calf rat. It's going to be matte black. The whole thing's going to be matte black, apart from the stanchions are staying the same colour. He's polishing the rims back up. We're leaving the engine casing as it is, and we're leaving the pipes as they are. Rear swing arm's going to get painted, rear wheel will stay as it is, but all that and all the frame is getting painted matte black. They're staying as they are. Handlebars will get repainted matte black. The tank's going matte black, and I've got some gold stickers coming, hopefully, which will say, well, hopefully when I can afford to order them, which will be in gold, which will say calf rat down the side. So yeah, it's going to be pretty cool when it's done. Battery box and everything's all in now. All the battery and everything is all fitted. You can't see it on this light, it's terrible. So we'll get a bit more light down there, shall we? There we go. Let's have that. Oh, there you go. Battery and everything's all in there now. And all the like I said, all the electrics. Oh, light out the way. All the electrics and everything are all done now. So it's just a case of finishing off. So that's going to be it for today. Like I said, it literally is just a quick video, just showing you what I'm doing. I didn't film making the airbox because I didn't know how much battery I'd have left. So it's a quick vid. What I'll do is when I get around to doing a little bit more on, a little bit further on this, then I'll show you, obviously show you what it's done. But at the moment, that's as it sits. I could have made one from alloy. Problem is I can't weld alloy. I've only got a MIG welder, so I can't weld alloy. But yeah, there you go. That's it. That's it for today. That's all it was going to be. It was literally just a quick walk around vid just to show you what's going on. Oh, I've had that running today as well. Karloff's been running. Stinks, I think. Well, it did stink in here, so which is pretty cool. So I've had him up and running today as well. He needs a new number plate. That number plate needs changing on the bike. And I've got to sort of brake light switch out. Apparently that doesn't want to work again. But I said, that's it. All done for today. And all I've got to do now is I'm going to mark up for the sides. I'm going to make up the sides, get them ready to go on, do that, do the front one. Job done. And then away we go. Basically, put it together. That's the plan. Just got to work out how I'm going to do these sides, whether I'm going to bolt them on with some little L brackets or something, or weld them on. and then work it out to the front. Don't know yet, I haven't worked that out. Figure it out as we get there. So yeah, there you go. Catch you all guys later.